Hello everyone and welcome to my predictions for WWE Money in the Bank 2022, which is tomorrow night. Yes, it has been nearly a year since I last did predictions, ironically, which last was Money in the Bank 2021. I stopped doing them because I just didn't really enjoy doing them, but we're back now and I'm ready to predict. There are 6 matches on the card, I think around 6 or 7, so we're going to predict who is going to win them. As I'm now bringing back predictions, we're going to be doing them only for the WWE pay-per-views, not NXT, not AEW, because I only watch WWE on the weekly. I'll keep up to date with AEW and stuff, but yeah, let's get into our predictions. The first match is the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match containing Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Lacey Evans, Asuka and Shotzi. I'm going to be taking Liv Morgan for this one. I did this last year, but I just think after the year that Liv has had of having killer performance on Raw, killer performance at Day 1, great performance at WrestleMania and Elimination Chamber, and obviously in this feud with Finn Balor, AJ and Judgment Day, I just think now it is Liv's time, and I just worry, obviously Liv is my favourite wrestler, but I just worry if it's not Liv now, when is it going to be Liv? And when is it going to be someone that isn't one of the horsemen or horsewomen, or Bianca Belair? That is what I worry about. So I would like to see either Liv Morgan or Alexa Bliss win this. I think it should be Liv that wins, because I think what should happen is Rhea Ripley should win the Raw Women's title, Liv Morgan wins Money in the Bank, and then Liv announces she's cashing in on Ripley at WrestleMania next year, and that can pay off that storyline. So I'm going to go with Liv Morgan. The next match is for the Raw Women's Championship, and it is Bianca Belair versus Carmella. Now, in my opinion, this is the easiest match to predict on the card. Bianca Belair is obviously going to win this match, but obviously it was meant to be Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. I would have said Rhea Ripley if Ripley was able to compete, but obviously she's not, so best of luck to her in her recovery. I just think that Carmella is a good opponent for Bianca when we're clearly setting her up for Rhea at SummerSlam, I think. And Carmella is someone that, is good in the ring, reliable, has heat, and is someone that Bianca can beat and look very strong in doing, because Carmella can bump like a demon. And obviously she's had a lot of accomplishments. So I'm not spending too much time on this because there's no need to. Bianca Belair is winning. The next match is for the United States Championship. It is Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley, versus the youngest United States champion ever in Theory. I'm going to say that Theory wins this by shenanigans. I think by a disqualification. Then Theory's going to beat down Lashley after, and then you're going to see John Cena come down to save Lashley and challenge Theory to a match at SummerSlam for the US title, obviously after the confrontation they had on Raw. I've enjoyed this Theory and Lashley thing. I just don't think Lashley was the right person to get Theory over, because I think Bobby should be closer towards the main event than the US title. But I'm going to say Theory. I think Lashley's going to put in a very good showing, and so's Theory. Theory's great in the ring, and it's going to start the slow ascent to Theory versus Cena. The next match is for the undisputed WWE World Tag Team titles. It is the Usos defending against the Street Profits. Now, I'm excited for this match. This should be an absolute barn burner. I'm going to take the Usos because I don't think that the Street Profits are going to be the ones to beat them for the title. I don't know who's going to be the ones that beat the Usos for the titles, but I don't think it should be the Street Profits because they were champions for most of 2020 and part of 2021. So it's nice that they've had a little break from the titles. I don't want to see the Street Profits break up, but yeah, I don't think that the Street Profits should be the one to beat the Usos. I think maybe it should be someone from NXT. Maybe Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan, maybe Butch and Sheamus I'd be up for. I'd like to see a different team go for the titles than just the Usos, Street Profits on New Day. They are great teams, but yeah, I'm going to take the Usos to retain. And in what I presume will be the main event, we have the Money in the Bank ladder match for the men, containing Matt Riddle, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Omos, Sheamus and Sami Zayn, and also a mystery opponent. This mystery opponent I'm going to say is Kevin Owens, because I've heard that Elias and Ezekiel, either one of them is going to face Kevin Owens tonight on SmackDown. That is the report. With the winner going to Money in the Bank, I'm going to say Kevin Owens wins it, because Owens has been on fire. recently. But overall, the winner, I'm really torn because there's a good story with Zayn. Sheamus is all right. I'm a fan of Omos. Drew, obviously, we know is headed to Clash at the Castle. Seth has been on a fantastic run, and Riddle has been good as well. I'm between Seth, Drew, and Zayn, and I am gonna take. Who am I gonna take? I'm gonna go for Drew McIntyre to win Money in the Bank and cash in at Clash at the Castle. I don't know who I want to win, but yeah, like a dark horse, I'd say Omos. I am a fan of Omos. I'm going to be honest, I know a lot of people aren't, but I do quite like him. I think he's quite good. Yeah, I'm going to take Drew McIntyre to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Then he's going to cash it in at Clash at the Castle against Roman Reigns and become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Enjoy Money in the Bank, guys. Let me know your predictions down in the comments, and I will see you soon.